LEGO Dimensions was once one of the most exciting games out there. It brought your favorite LEGO characters to life, from Batman to Harry Potter, and let them team up in wild adventures across different worlds. But then, it just disappeared. No more updates, no new packs, and the support stopped without much warning. So, what really happened to LEGO Dimensions? Why did such a fun and creative game suddenly vanish? In this video, we are going to find out the real cause behind this sudden disappearance. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's find out. The grand vision behind LEGO Dimensions. In April 2015, Warner Bros. Interactive, TT Games, and the LEGO Group announced LEGO Dimensions. They weren't just making another video game, they were going big. The idea was to take everything fans loved about LEGO games and mix it with the toys-to-life trend that was booming thanks to Skylanders and Disney Infinity. But the company wanted to do it their way. Instead of just putting plastic figures on a base, LEGO offered real LEGO sets that you could actually build, take apart, and build again. It wasn't just about scanning characters. It was about creating them with your hands. The story behind the game followed an original bad guy named Lord Vortek. He was messing up different LEGO worlds by opening rifts between them, which caused chaos across multiple universes. This gave the creators a clever excuse to bring together all kinds of characters. Batman could fight alongside Gandalf and Wildstyle from the LEGO Movie. It was a fan's dream come true, thanks to LEGO's wide range of licenses and Warner Bros.' big entertainment ties. They had access to a huge range of franchises that could all live in one game. What really made LEGO Dimensions different, though, was the toy pad. In games like Skylanders, the base was just a reader. But with LEGO Dimensions, it was part of the game. Players had to move their characters around the toy pad's different light-up zones to solve puzzles or get past obstacles. It was a clever mix of physical and digital play that made you feel more involved, not just as a gamer, but as a builder and problem solver too. The impressive launch and initial success. When LEGO Dimensions hit shelves on September 27, 2015, it made a loud entrance. The starter pack, which came in at around $100, gave you a lot. 3 popular characters, Batman, Gandalf, and Wildstyle, a Batmobile, the toy pad, and LEGO bricks to build a special portal. And even though it launched in the middle of the week, it outsold Disney Infinity 3.0 and Skylanders Superchargers in the UK during its first week. That's saying something. People didn't just buy it for the novelty. The game delivered in a big way. It had a main storyline that spanned 14 levels, each filled with humor, clever pop culture references, and surprises for both kids and adults. What really impressed players were the adventure worlds, open areas themed around different franchises. You could explore places like Gotham City or the Portal universe and collect gold bricks, solve puzzles, or just wander around and enjoy the world. Each dimension felt carefully made and full of charm. And of course, there was the LEGO building experience itself. Every vehicle and gadget could be rebuilt in 3 different ways. That added replay value and fun. The instructions were top-notch, like any LEGO set, and the game even walked you through the building steps on screen. It wasn't just a game. It was an interactive adventure that gave you something physical to hold, play with, and enjoy outside the screen too. Franchise overload. After the strong start, LEGO Dimensions didn't slow down. It expanded fast with new content coming out in waves. There were different types of expansion packs. Fun packs with 1 character and a gadget, team packs with 2 characters, level packs that added new missions, and story packs that gave you full-on movie-based stories. It was exciting at first, like the game was always growing. Over time, the number of franchises included in the game exploded. By the end, there were over 30 major names. We're talking Back to the Future, The Simpsons, Doctor Who, Ghostbusters, Harry Potter, Sonic the Hedgehog, The Goonies, Adventure Time, and so many more. It was probably one of the biggest crossover collections ever made in a video game. But that massive universe came with a big downside. Each new franchise meant more licenses, more deals, and more stuff to make. Some franchises got a lot of attention, while others barely got any. It became hard for fans to keep track of what was out and what was coming. Plus, players felt like they had to keep buying new packs just to fully enjoy the game. That excitement slowly turned into stress for many families and collectors. One of the biggest problems with LEGO Dimensions was the cost. While the starter pack gave you good value, things added up fast. If you wanted to unlock everything the game had to offer, it meant buying lots of expansion packs. Some were $15, others were $30, and the story packs could go up to $50. Before long, people were spending hundreds, sometimes over $600, to get the full experience. This made LEGO Dimensions feel way more expensive than other games like Skylanders or Disney Infinity. Part of the reason was that the company had to make real LEGO sets for each pack, not just plastic figures. That meant more materials, higher quality standards, and more expensive packaging. It wasn't cheap to make, and it wasn't cheap to buy. The declining toys-to-life market. When LEGO Dimensions launched, the toys-to-life market was already starting to lose steam. The genre had been huge a few years earlier, but by 2015, people were starting to move on. Even though that year saw the biggest earnings for toys-to-life games in the UK, interest dropped sharply in early 2016. Sales fell, and people stopped buying as much as they used to. One reason was that the market got overcrowded. Skylanders, Disney Infinity, Nintendo's Amiibo, and LEGO Dimensions were all fighting for space in stores and in people's wallets. Parents were tired of buying figures for different systems. There were just too many options, and the excitement around the genre was wearing off. Things got worse when Disney pulled the plug on Infinity in 2016. It shocked everyone. If a giant like Disney couldn't keep their game going, what did that mean for others? They blamed it on kids switching to mobile games and the fall of the Wii, which had been a big platform for family-friendly titles. After that, confidence in the entire toys-to-life industry dropped. Retailers backed off, and consumers hesitated to invest in games that might not stick around. Behind the scenes, LEGO Dimensions faced a lot of issues that most players never saw. Making each pack was a huge job. First, you needed all the LEGO pieces made to the brand's high standards. Then, the electronic parts for gameplay had to be created separately. Add in the instruction manuals, special packaging, and everything else. It became a complicated and expensive process. Distributing the products was tricky too. The LEGO Dimensions packs were bulkier than Skylanders or Amiibo, so stores had to give up more shelf space. And with new waves releasing regularly, it was hard for stores to keep up. Some retailers didn't even bother stocking every expansion pack, especially if they had limited space or saw slower sales. The final nail in the coffin. By the start of 2017, the writing was on the wall. LEGO Dimensions, while beloved by many, just wasn't making enough money. Fans were still enjoying the content, and reviews were mostly positive. But the high costs, fading interest in toys to life, and tough competition made it hard to keep going. On October 23, 2017, the companies behind the game announced that no more expansion packs would be released after Wave 9. The last packs, featuring Beetlejuice, the Powerpuff Girls, and Teen Titans Go, closed out the project quietly. It was a calm goodbye to what had been a very ambitious idea. Even though the game ended, it didn't disappear. Fans could still buy the old packs, play the game, and enjoy everything that had been released. The servers stayed up, and support was still available. But the dream of more expansions, more franchises, and more crossovers had come to a close. So, what do you think? Was LEGO Dimensions just ahead of its time, or did it try to do too much all at once? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more fun content like this. Thanks for watching.